Hello everyone, this is Scott Shirley. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do some recommendations for coaching high school basketball. Ooh. So here is the criteria. There are 12 players on a high school basketball team. Aaron, Brad, Caleb, Derek, Eli, Fritz, Gary, Henry, Ichabod, Jaron, Kim, and Larry. Okay, for the purposes of just this activity, I have each one of them alphabetized there. Now let's look at what each one of them has done so far. Aaron averages 10 points per game, 2 rebounds, 3 assists per game, and plays nearly the entire game on average. Brad averages 6 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, and is the quickest player and easily runs circles around the other players. Caleb averages 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists per game, but does not like to keep team rules and does the minimum until it is game time. Derek averages 4 points, 1 rebound, and 0.5 assists per game, but keeps all team rules as being sacred. Eli averages 20 points, no rebounds, and no assists per game, but has learning difficulties in academic classes, making it hard for him to remember specific plays that are called, and he is the smallest player on the team. Fritz averages 2 points, 6 rebounds, and 0 assists per game, but tends to freeze up with anxiety at game time, yet in practices he has the highest average statistics. Gary averaged 26 points, 15 rebounds, and 16 assists per game until he sprained his ankle after the first 2 games of the season, but now has recuperated and is ready to play the second half of the season. So we'll see if AI picks up where we are in the season with that question. Henry averages 0.5 points, 0 rebounds, and 1 assist per game, but his father is influential in the area and owns the largest business in town and employs 25% of the community. Ooh, I wonder if that'll make any difference. We'll see. Ichabod averages 7 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists per game, and is the tallest player on the team at 6 feet 7 inches. Jaron averages 16 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists per game, and does not like practicing basketball, preferring to figure it out on the court. Kim is a natural leader, voted by teammates to be a captain, but averages 5 points, 1 rebound, and 14 assists per game. Larry is nearly as tall as Ichabod, but is the heaviest and slowest player on the team at 250 pounds. Larry averages 6 points, 18 rebounds, and 16 assists per game. The first 6 players with names beginning from A to F are juniors in school and had significant playing time last year. The remaining 6 players, with the exception of Ichabod, are seniors. Ichabod is in his sophomore year. Question: what is the best combination of players for the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter, and the final quarter of a game? What combination of players would be best when the score is tied, when the team is behind by 20 points, and when the team is ahead by 20 points? Now let's see what ChatGPT says about that, and ask yourself, do those results agree with what you have? That's a long list, but let's see how it turns out. Okay, we're ready to do this experiment, so we'll come to ChatGPT. We will paste in that criteria. I honestly don't know how this is going to go, so we will see how it responds. Wow, I'm impressed. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at those. It says, Determining the best combination of players for each quarter of the game will depend on the team's strategy and the opponent's strengths and weaknesses. However, we can use this statistical data provided to make some general recommendations. First, best combination for the first quarter. Assuming the team wants to start strong, a good combination for the first quarter could be Aaron, Brad, Caleb, Fritz, and Gary. This combination has high scoring potential with Aaron and Caleb and Gary, good rebounding with Fritz and Gary, and excellent assists with Brad and Caleb. Best combination for the second quarter. For the second quarter, a combination that can maintain the lead or close the gap in case the team is behind could be Ichabod, Jaron, Kim, Larry, and Henry. This combination has good rebounding with Ichabod and Larry, good assists with Kim and Jaron, and some scoring potential with Jaron, Larry, and Ichabod. Best combination for the third quarter. For the third quarter, a combination that can capitalize on the opponent's fatigue and extend the lead could be Aaron, Brad, Eli, Fritz, and Gary. This combination has high scoring potential with Aaron, Eli, and Gary, good rebounding with Fritz and Gary, and excellent assists with Brad and Eli. Best combination for the final quarter. For the final quarter, a combination that can secure the win and handle any pressure could be Caleb, Kim, Ichabod, Larry, and Derek. This combination has good rebounding with Ichabod and Larry, good assists with Caleb and Kim, and some scoring potential with Caleb and Ichabod. Derek's adherence to team rules and strong defensive skills can also be useful in securing the win. Best combination when the team is tied. When the team is tied, a combination that can break the tie and take the lead could be Aaron, Brad, Caleb, Fritz, and Gary. This combination has high scoring potential with Aaron, Caleb, and Gary, good rebounding with Fritz and Gary, and excellent assists with Brad and Caleb. Best combination when the team is behind by 20 points. When the team is behind by 20 points, a combination that can close the gap and potentially turn the game around could be Eli, Jaron, Ichabod, Larry, and Kim. The combination has good rebounding with Ichabod and Larry, good assists with Kim and Jaron, and high scoring potential with Eli and Jaron. Best combination when the team is ahead by 20 points. When the team is ahead by 20 points, a combination that can maintain the lead and prevent the opponent from catching up could be Fritz, Gary, Henry, Derek, and Aaron. This combination has good rebounding with Fritz and Gary, strong adherence to team rules with Derek and Aaron, and some scoring potential with Fritz and Aaron. Now, if I had put something about how do I, in addition to all of this, how do I add strength for next year and experience? How do I make sure my juniors are ready to play their senior year? This is just an idea to give you a sense of the complicated questions and that ChatGPT can handle, and just look at all the possibilities that it can help you with. I noticed that it didn't mention one thing about the political influence of one of the kids' fathers in town. It didn't mention that at all. It's probably a good thing to stay out of politics. It didn't advise anything on that. Hope this has been helpful for you. Feel free to use this if you have any suggestions on new videos that we can, or additional training on AI. Give us a call. Be glad to help. I'm Scott with Madison School District. Bye now.